Part 2. Demeaning a victim's character, making them look bad in death, is unhealthy for our country, period. They demean Trayvon Martin's character. They're demeaning Michael Brown's character. They're making it seem like he was the one who robbed the store. The point is, Trayvon was shot unarmed and justified. He wasn't shot by a police officer, but a neighborhood watch person. And they let that slide. Here comes Michael Brown. He is unarmed and he's shot by a police officer. And they try to make him a bad person. So what would the story be for the 12-year-old who was shot? What kind of criminal activity will he have? 8 years ago today, per the live cast I heard, Sean Bell was shot and killed by police officers. There is a trend. There is a pattern. There are statistics out here that shows that black men is the highest race of men that are killed by police officers. We need to educate ourselves, people, seriously. Complaining is good. Fussing is good. Getting angry is good. But what are you going to do about it? What changes? What steps can you make? Because if you have a son, he is a Michael Brown. He is a Trayvon Martin. He is a Sean Bell. He is the kid in Cleveland that was shot. We need to realize this. Our boys, our men that we love dearly, that we birth, are being gunned down like gaming in the forest. And we can no longer accept this and tolerate this. No parent wants to get the phone call or the knock at the door that your child is laying in the street, shot multiple times, unarmed by a police officer, and then justified in his shooting. This is a wake-up call. It really is. And if ever we should get something, it should be now. Rap music needs to change. We need to speak on changing our environment, changing what we teach our kids, teaching them how to leave a legacy. Because at the rate we're going, we won't have one. We will not. The fight is real. It's so real. And it's a challenging fight. But if we don't do something now, we're going back to where we started from. And we're going there quick, fast, and in a hurry, whether you realize it or not. This is a system that fails. It does not work. It's no longer a United States. It haven't been a United States in a while. The scales of justice is not balanced. Justice is blind, and justice is not served. And our right to fair treatment and trial has been negated and ignored. And our voices need to be heard. If you want to use Facebook and Twitter, use it for those purposes. It's time out for this madness. Seriously. If I can do this and say this and be sick, we need to step up. Adults, men, women, the call to step up. They say 12 noon every day. Well, today they're doing rallies for justice. And we need justice. For real. Change. We need change. Serious change. Laws need to be changed. And those cameras need to be instituted immediately. Transparency. He gets to go home to his family, while Mike Brown will never return to his. Normal. So he think his life would never be normal. And again, racism still exists. I don't care how many fences you jump over and think being on that side makes you not be the recipient of racism. Because if something happened to your partner, believe me, you'll be the first person they blame. And I know love is blind. I get that. But we need to walk with our eyes open. This is a serious matter. No joke. This is a serious message. And it's time out for us sweeping things up under the rug. Because it's not at your door don't mean that it can't be today or tomorrow. We need to pay attention. Black Friday needs to be shut down. Seriously. No shopping. That's how you make a dent. And you get them to understand, because we do the most shopping. And then after that, you need to buy only what you need so they can understand we are serious. This needs to go across the board. All 50 states. It does. Check the statistics. Read. Do your research. Nobody check it to Darren Wilson. Nobody discredit him as a person. Hell, far as we know, he could be a hidden, with the white sheet. You don't know that. But nobody has brought that up neither. They're so busy demeaning Michael Brown's character. Is that fair? No. And what I just said, do you think it's fair? No. But that's what you do to the black boys and the black men. You demean their character to justify your actions. I know these 2 videos are long, but it pissed me off. It really did. That we live in a country that we consider everybody else's rights except for the ones who live here. Our rights go unprotected. Our voice go unheard. And it's time for a change. I don't know how many times I can say that. It's time. If we don't fix this now, we might just walk around with a bullseye on our chest or our head. Just go ahead and kill me. And how many more black lives has to be lost for us to understand? Do it need to hit your household for you to understand? I hope not. I really do. Because that's sad on you. And then I saw, one of the guys, commentator, said in Ferguson he smelled weed. What does that have to do with anything? We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I said it's on all the perfect people I did. The question and the issue is the killing of black men and boys by police officer. You can't bridge the gap. The trust is broken. Now you will make it harder for the halfway decent police. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to close. If it had been a white cop, a black cop, shall I say, that shot a white boy that was unarmed, would we be doing the same thing now? No. There would be no question. There would be no pause. He would be stripped of his position. He would be fired. And he would be in jail. But we don't look at it that way. But it's real and it's true. The script changes when it's the other way around. Think about it. Y'all have a good one. Peace. I'm going back to lay down now.